Hi, this is Sugar Jones with Mingle Media TV. We're here tonight at the Pasadena Playhouse for the screening of Swan, One Man's Journey. It's a story about Andy Swan, who's a local filmmaker, works with criminal minds, and it's been a really great time getting to know him and his family. The screening was fantastic. Can't wait for the rest of the evening.
Well,
All right, I'm here with Zadrina and Omar, friends of Andy Swan's.
Yes.
Now, you've been working with Andy Swan since the 90s. And how long have you known Andy?
I just met Andy actually through my agent. She knows Z, and we just working on the next film right now.
Okay, so since you've known him since the 90s, I want to ask you, when you found out that he was hit with stage 4 lung cancer, how did you feel about that? I mean, he's so young, so vibrant.
for us, it was like the wind got knocked out of you, and it was extremely hard because Andy's not just our friend, he's like our family. And it was like every time you peeled another onion to try to like wrap your brain around, you just could not do it. You just could not do it. So one of my friends gave me permission to be happy, and I know that sounds really silly, but when you're in the midst of it, you're not happy and you don't want to be happy, but some good things happen. And that was the turning point for me. And then I wanted to find his will to live, and that was filmmaking, and I wanted to get him back on a film set, and basically that's how this whole event started. And on May 5th I was able to give him the date of July 24th, and he was in intensive care, and he was really excited about the date. And when we planned this, we didn't know if it was his memorial or if he's going to be here, but since then he's been writing and he's been directing, and we're just really excited because he's here and he gets to enjoy it, and this film is about his journey and how special he is.
Now, Omar, you've just recently met him. You're going to work on a project with him. Knowing what everybody's put together for you of his story, what kind of person is it that you're dealing with here with Andy?
I think he's a renaissance man for what he's going through and what he's been through, and still able to kick down doors. I mean, he's my hero. That's all I can say. I mean, I'm trying to be like him.
I just saw him walking around smiling, having a great time. His wife, too. You've known his wife as long as he's known his wife. And they've got a little 3.5-year-old. From an outsider's perspective, tell me what you've seen of this family and how they've come together and grown together.
Well, my mom used to tell me that it's not what happens in life, but it's what you do with life that makes a difference. And I'd say both Andy and Jen are an inspiration because they're taking it one day at a time, one step at a time. And, you know, the Serenity Prayer, I mean, you cannot, some things you cannot change. And you have to understand the difference between what you can change and what you can't. And that's, I believe, what they really do every day. And they just keep going. And that's Andy's motto, is just to keep going and keep going.
All right, Zadrina, Omar, thank you so much. I'm looking forward to seeing this.